YouTube, how we doing? Phil here, welcome back to Playground Sessions channel. I've got a new song section to teach you. It was voted on by the people in the Facebook community. Check it out if you're not a member yet. And they vote every week on one of my YouTube lessons. This is the one they wanted. This is Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're gonna be looking at the intermediate level arrangement, the chorus. That section that we'll all be looking at today sounds like this. 1, 2, set, go. Hey, 100%. By the way, that score that popped up is from the Playground Sessions interactive app. That's what I'm using to play. And if you guys don't know, we're offering a free trial for 30 days with no strings attached. You can try the app for free. Check it out by tapping the card above. You can click the link in any video description or this card that says free trial. Open that up in a new tab and save that for when we're done with this video, because we're about to get started breaking this down. You guys ready? I'm gonna show you the right hand first. The key signature here is no sharps, no flats. That typically would tell us that we're in the key of C major, but it could also mean A minor. Remember, every major key has a relative minor key that share the same key signature. Here we're actually in the key of A minor, and when we get into the left-hand part, which we'll do in a few minutes, you'll understand why. The time signature is 4/4, common time, 4 beats per measure. Now our first note is an E. It's not the one right above middle C though, it's an octave above that. We're gonna play that with our 5th finger, and this is the position we'll be in for at least the first half of this. And let's go ahead and get started on these notes. We're gonna go E, D with our 4th finger, back up to E, and then back down to D. Now we're gonna tie this D over to the next measure, but just for 1/8 note. So then on the and of 1 in the next measure, we then play a C with our 3rd finger. And we're gonna tie this over to complete this full measure. All right, now measure 3 starts the same way. Tie over, but then here we're gonna play a quick C and then actually end this phrase with an A with our thumb. And here, conveniently, we're in an A minor position, right? I just talked about how we're in the key of A minor. Well, this right-hand melody outlines an A minor triad. Pretty cool, right? All right, so there's the first half of the chorus. Now we move on to some new material that's actually first introduced as the intro to this song, right? This is just basically the guitar riff, and it's pretty cool in the arrangement because we split it between 2 hands. So right now, in the bottom staff here, we see a rest, and then we see B, C. But later when we get to the left hand, we'll see that during this rest, we're actually playing. So we split it up between the hands. I think this is a cool part. But for now, right hand, we're just gonna rest and then B, C, tie it. Next measure, rest, G, A. So here we've actually shifted our position from A minor position down to a G major position. From here down to here. All right, so the final 2 measures are exactly the same as what we just did. We're gonna rest, and 2, and 3, and 4. Rest, and G, A, 3, and 4. All right, well that's most of what we have there for the right hand. In fact, that's all the notes, but we still have to cover the rhythms, right? So what I like to do is cue up a backing track that we've made in-house. It sounds just like the band, so we're kind of jamming along with the Chili Peppers today. And I want to do it at the slow speed to start, because we have to talk through these rhythms a little bit. So let's do that, and once we get 100% there, well then we'll try to speed it up to full speed. All right, let's try. Here we go. We're gonna start with 1/8 notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and quarter. Tie it, and hold it, and 4 again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Look ahead. Shift down. 2 and 3, 4 and rest. G, A. Rest and 2 and 3 and 4. Rest and 2 and. There we go. There's the slow speed right hand, and if you need extra practice, please just pause, rewind, and play back this video with me. But when you're ready now, let's try this right hand at full speed. 1, 2, set, go. Woo, 100%. There we have it. Right hand's done. Now let's shift over and talk about this left hand part. Just like the right hand section, this chorus is kind of split into two mini sections. The first half is the hook, dream of Californication, right? And the second half is the little guitar riff that we see in the intro and as an interlude. We see it throughout this song. The first half has block chords in the left hand, as we can see in the notation, all half notes, all played all together. But then the second half, in the guitar riff, we actually see some staggered parts. We see single notes. And what we're going to find when we put the hands together momentarily is that the second half kind of requires both hands to feel complete. The left hand plays the first half, and then the right hand plays the second half. But we'll get to that in a sec. For now, let's take a look at the beginning of this left-hand section. We're going to start with the block chords. Our first chord is C over E. That's a C major chord, but it's in first inversion, which means that the E, the third of the chord, is on the bottom. There's our first chord, and then our next chord is a G chord in root position, G major. Let's keep moving. Next we have D minor over F. Another first inversion chord. And then we have A minor over E. This is actually a second inversion chord. And what I love about inversions, guys, is that we can play a lot of different chords that would normally require us to jump around a lot, but instead we can play them all pretty much in one position with minimal motion. So again, from the beginning, it's C over E and then G. Now, normally we would play C in root position and then jump all the way up to G. But we don't have to do that when we play a first inversion C. We just have to jump to here. Same thing to the next chord, D minor over F means we can actually keep this D the same. So we barely have to move. A minor over E, we're going to keep this A the same. So there's our first four chords. Let's keep moving. Next measure, we go back to C over E, again G, and then again D minor over F. But this time we're just going to hold this one for the whole measure. We're not going to go to that A minor over E that we saw in our first phrase. So that's it for the first half. Let's do a quick review. That goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Look ahead. C over E again. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And we'll hold that out. Now let's take a look at the second half of this section. We're no longer playing block chords. Now we're going to get into an A minor position, but we're going to play A and then E. And we're going to hold that out for the whole measure. Then we're going to drop to an F major position, and we're going to play the same kind of pattern. We're going to play root fifth. And then the next two measures are a repeat of these two measures. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There we have it, guys. So why don't we go ahead and try this now at the slow tempo as well. Here we go. 1, 2, all half notes. G, D minor over F, A minor over E. Okay. Now hold this one out and look ahead. Get ready. Again. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you need extra practice, just play it back with me. But now let's try this left hand at full speed. 1, 2, set, go. Hey, 100%. There's the left hand. Guys, we're almost done. We got both hands down on their own, so now, of course, the final step is to just put them together. But sometimes that can be harder than it sounds, so I'm gonna walk you through it. But first, let me remind you that once we're done with that section, and we're done with this video, there's a whole lot more to learn in this song. And where can you go to find it? Great question. The Playground Sessions interactive app. We're doing a free trial right now that includes 3 free song credits. So when you sign up by clicking the link in this video's description or by tapping that card above, you don't have to pay anything. You sign up, you create your free account, and you've got 30 days to try it. If you don't like it, you can cancel anytime, no strings attached. But you can also use one of your 3 song credits to get this song in the app and practice the rest of it with interactive notation. It's pretty awesome, and I know you guys are gonna love it, so check out the app, open that in a new tab, let's wrap up this video, and then you can immediately roll over into the app and keep playing. All right, here we go, guys, hands together. We'll start with the slow speed so we can get used to playing with the hands together, but even if that's too tough, that's okay. I would encourage you to pause the video and work through this without any timing. Just worry about, are the hands playing together? And are they playing separately? Is one resting while the other one plays? Those are the questions you want to figure out before you start adding timing and tempo to this. But once you're good there, we'll try it at slow speed now. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. All right, guys, final step. Let's speed it up to full speed, and then you're off on your own to finish this in the app. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. Hey, we did it! 100% across the board. Feels good, right? Well, it feels even better in the app when you're practicing the whole song and you get hundreds on every section. I can't say enough good things about the app. I'm just gonna let you guys check it out on your own. Until the next lesson, I'm Phil. Thanks for watching Playground's YouTube channel. See ya. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.